A day in the life of a broadcast journalist. First things first, it's not about you. Many people have this notion that whoever is on camera is the star. Wrong. A broadcast journalist is here to serve you. A broadcast journalist is here to make my guest the star. And a broadcast journalist, as far as I'm concerned, is to deliver my advocacy message, which is be entertained as you get informed. I am not a news reader. I do not read teleprompters. I do not read notes. My style is candid conversations. It is not for the faint of heart because people call me live on the show from around the world. Now tell me, how can you write, edit, memorize, memorize? That doesn't work. It doesn't work for a broadcast journalist on a live talk show with guests that I've never met before. There is no truth to the theory and the rumor that you must research only. It is one of the many ways you can work. But we are one of those people, at least my tribe, who just happen to see hot news, hot items, and we get the person on our show because we want to get there first. It is a skill to not speak to impress. I absolutely hate that. A lot of people say, I want to impress the audience. Don't do that. Just help your guest tell his or her story. First things first, remember your face is your message to the world. Please. There is also no truth to the rumor that says smile. It should be smile at the right time and have the right kind of smile. Can you imagine if you say 1,486 people died in a fire? Why were you smiling? Think. Apply the rules of the game depending on the situation. All of this is true. Research, write, memorize, smile. But when you have a live event, a live talk show, the face is the message. Next is your voice tone. Now, if you want to impress people that it's going to be sad news because there was a fire, no. You should have a happy tone, sad tone, and you know how all those emotions go. Think all the time. Be present in the moment. What am I talking about? The emotions, the tone, the face, all of that. You don't have time to think what to do. It should all come automatic. And when people say, but that's hard. Remember, it's just like riding a bicycle. Once you know how, it comes naturally. Now, raise hands. How many in this Zoom room know how to ride a bicycle? Hand up, please. There. See? Once you know how, you don't say, put the foot, pedal. You don't do that. Right, Maurice Daniels, you don't do that. You just ride your bike. Now, so your face is your message. Your voice tone should matter. 2 things. I don't do 3. I don't do 4. I do 2. Do not ever sound sing-song because it's so unnatural. If you want people to believe, no, you have to deliver smoothly. The expert there, Maurice Daniels, talk to the guy. Okay? Now, you also don't want to be monotone. If you say, I am very pleased to let you know that you got a promotion. Why do you look like your pet dog died? Hello? And most of all, if you want to enter the global scenario, if your show is going to be globally aired like mine always was from day one. No matter what your alibi is, the words have to be pronounced correctly. Like I was giving keynote speeches in 12 countries since 2001, not Zoom. I'm talking about airplanes and hotels, right? So there is only one way to pronounce words properly if you want to be respected as a public speaker and a media practitioner. I speak French, and people say the French are snobs. I said, no, they're wonderful people because they have only one acceptable way to speak French, the French way. And even if you studied French, if you go there and you don't pronounce it properly, you're kaput. They will ignore you. So since English is the spoken language here, I have tips for you. Because in my country, there are certain provinces where they mix up the F and the P. Like, would you want to eat some peace? Peace be with you. Have a piece of favor. The F's and the P's. I mean, how many kinds? And the worst is, I have a problem with my piece. My piece, that's my face. So F's and P's. Certain countries have problems with the L's and the R's. I studied in a school that was international. I would hear Lurel, Lulel, Rurer, ah! And the teacher would always tell us this is the right way, and we would practice, practice, and practice till we get it done. Now, I have a name that's Vivien, and I sometimes hear it as Vivien. Oh, problem. Because in certain countries, wee is not a good word. That means go to the toilet. I don't want to be called the toilet. But they nicely say wonderful is wonderful. Ha! So there you go. But still and all, if you want to have a day in the life of an international broadcast journalist, do the right thing the right way, say the right thing the right way, and most of all, look at the camera and remember, challenge the mind, touch the heart, and take out the funny bone. I love you from Manila. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Thank you, Vivien Mangalindan. Yeah, you have so much lesson to share. Oh, yeah, and then we learn about the non-verbal communication is more important than verbal communication. Yeah,